Well, I think the biggest mistake actors are making, which is one of the things I touched on earlier, which is uh, it has very little to do with the actor. When you are going in for an audition, it's really about adapting what you already bring to the table to what they're asking for. And what they're asking for is the blueprint, which is what's on the paper, what's on the sides. So a lot of actors look at the material and they think, I'll do this, and this is going to make them laugh, and this is going to be funny, and this is going to make them, really connect. So it's not about what an actor wants to do the material. It's really about applying what you know and adapting to the genre within the text. So I think that's probably the first thing that actors really make critical mistakes on. I would say the second thing would be making sure that that there's a business plan intact. A lot of actors do a little bit of this and do a little bit of that as far as studying with lots of different people, and they try to bring in a lot of different techniques to the audition. They come in, they walk out of the room, and they're like, I don't really know. I think it went well. I hope it went well. And that's not really a plan. You got to know exactly what you're going to do in the room. The most important thing is connecting to the casting director, connecting to who you're reading with. And we want to make sure that you are in the now, which means that you've got to create an illusion of the scene. So we want to be able to really connect to what you're doing in the room. And if there's not a connection in those 2 to 3 minutes that you have for the audition, then we're going to probably tune you out. And if you can't do it, believe me, there's thousands of other actors that can probably do it. So my goal with working with actors is to make sure that they have a plan as far as walking into the room, and they really create that illusion. I am. So coaching takes priority over all of my classes because it's immediate. So what happens is an actor calls me, I download the material, we find a day and time to meet. I start working on the material, they start working on the material. They come in, we put them on tape if there's time, and then we start breaking down the text. So, a lot of it is text analysis, really making sure that you're saying all the lines right, that there's a connection, and that you're doing what you need to do in order to get called back. When I started coaching, I always felt that, the first actor that walks into the room, my very first client, I always felt that, you got to go and do a great job, but you're not auditioning for that particular role anymore because there's thousands of actors that are doing it. You're auditioning for that particular office. So the more times you get into that room, the better opportunities you're going to have as far as booking the true role that is really right for you. It's great. There's no better feeling than getting the call saying that your client booked a job, whether it's a series regular, guest spots, even a co-star for an actor who is just starting. There's a client of mine, brand new. She came in to audition. She had an audition for a pilot this year, and her first read didn't go very well. I coached her. She, by the end of the session, went very, very well. She ended up going to studio and network for the role, and she is now waiting to hear. And she's young, she's 10 years old. So to me, that's exciting when there's a new actor that really hasn't done it before and they're able to take the direction. Truly nothing better.